Hold on. Alrighty. Let's talk some Cowboys. Come join in, ask some questions. About to go live on Instagram. Hop in the chat and start asking questions. We're live on YouTube right now, about to be live on Instagram. Ask me some Cowboys questions or NFL questions while I'm setting up my Instagram live. If you got any Cowboys questions, throw them out. No real new Cowboys news. Alright, we gotta set up my camera over here. Oh boy. Figure out how I'm gonna set this up. It's a big ass microphone. Thank you for tuning in live. There's a little bit of NFL news. Dory Jackson signs with the New York Giants for $39 million. So I believe it's like 2-3 years. It's a lot of money. A lot of Cowboys fans and some fans think he's overpaid. Who knows? Let's see. Besides some basic NFL news, let's see. I guess we could talk about Keanu Neal. Alrighty, so Keanu Neal, some Cowboys news, some salaries were actually due yesterday. Jalen Smith is going to be guaranteed his money of $7.2 million. Zeke Elliott got paid $12.4 million. Let's see. Keanu Neal stats for 2020. He's got 100 tackles. I believe like 73 of his tackles are solo tackles. That's like something we need to like go after, is people who can make solo tackles, because most of the time we'll catch them in the backfield, but they won't be able to make the tackle. Like Alden Smith a few times, which also about Alden Smith, he might possibly be on our team next year. It's unknown right now. He'd fit our scheme, and we kind of want him, but we don't know if we're going to sign him. And I feel like if we want him, we got to sign him soon before Seattle throws out offers or any other team throws out offers, if they haven't already. Same with Gerald McCoy. He is still a free agent. He said he's open to anybody right now. He is in Texas, though. And Jerry hasn't signed him yet. So I don't know if we're going to be getting Gerald McCoy. I don't think we're going to take a risk on that. I think Jerry's too scared to sign him because of last year. He made terrible signings, and Dante Poe and Daryl Worley brought back Brandon Carr. Like I bet half the Cowboys fans probably forgot about that. Forgot we literally went so deep to bring back Brandon Carr. He's one of my least favorite corners that's been on the Cowboys ever since the whole Odell situation. When Odell just postered him, I've always hated him. He wasn't good in coverage. I mean, he went to a few other teams, but I don't think he's on a team now. Raiders might be signing Clinton Dix. But back onto the Keanu Neal topic. About 73 of those tackles were solo tackles. He's got 1 sack, 9 tackles for loss. That's really good. That's something we need. He's got 1 interception. He postered Pat Mahomes, but other than that, he's not like the interception kind of guy. He's like a Byron Jones. Like, he could swat it, he'll do good, but he's not like a coverage person. He's a hit. You come across that middle, you're scared. you catch that ball in the middle where he's at, you're getting hit. He forces fumbles. That's one thing I like about him. Because now we got two hard hitters in the defense, and Donovan Wilson and Keanu Neal. I think that's pretty good. And if we do sign DeMonte KZ, he is also a hitter. I've seen some highlights of him putting on some hits. So let's see. He was drafted in 2016. He is the 17th pick in the 2016 NFL draft, and he's a first rounder. Think about this. The guy we're about to bring in for a physical. Who is that? I forgot. Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker and DeMonte KZ are going to both be on the in the Cowboys area. I believe KZ is coming in on Tuesday, and Malik Hooker is coming in on Wednesday. Who we will sign, I'm not really sure. I feel like Malik Hooker really doesn't have a chance. I mean, I get it. I feel like he would be like a better signing than DeMonte KZ, but DeMonte KZ is tied in with Dan Quinn, and that's going to play a big role on who he signs. But yeah, he was also a first round pick. I feel like he'd be great for our defense. All right. So the thing about Keanu Neal is he's great against the run. He attacks ball carriers. He's quick, puts on a hit. He brings the thunder. He brings the hit. Many Falcons. All right. So here's some things Falcons fans had to say about him. They said he's a beast when he's on the field. You see teams play different, like they're anticipating a hit. That's something I'm gonna love. I'm gonna love the other teams dropping the ball right in the middle because they know they're about to get hit by Keanu Neal. I like physical players, and I like the signing so far. I feel like he's gonna be great when paired up with Donovan Wilson. I think Donovan Wilson is a decent safety. He showed himself last year, which was not that bad. He played pretty good. Read some plays, got a few interceptions. Something you like to see out of a young kid. He just sucks that we waited so long to put him in. I feel like Keanu Neal he'll be putting. All right, here's another quote. Let me find it. All right, so someone said players drop passes in the flat when they see him coming down out of fear, and he can blitz, and he blows up the run game very well. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. I want to see those players get into the backfield and take down the running back on the first hit. That's something the Cowboys have been missing for a while. They've been getting into the backfield, and when they get the first hit, they can't finish the play. Keanu Neal is the type of guy that will finish the play for us. He will get things done. Let's see. But yeah, this signing, I honestly, in my opinion, think that this signing is a B plus, maybe A minus. The only reason it's like a little bit lower than an A plus is because Keanu Neal and also with these other guys like Malik Hooker and DeMonte KZ, they all went through pretty bad injuries like ACL tears, and so they've been through thick and thin. And I'm just surprised we're not doing what I'm surprised that we're not doing what we're doing with DeMonte KZ and Malik Hooker. We're bringing them in for physicals. Why didn't we do that for Keanu Neal? Do we know he's healthy? Do we know that he's gonna be good by next year? Because I don't want to send a dude and have high hopes for him and him only play like he misses out in the first half of the season because he didn't take care of himself over the off season. I really hope he can grow. I really hope he can I hope he works out this summer and this off season. And I really hope Dak tries to get in touch with him or any of the Cowboys try to get in touch with him. I want the team like relationship built and strong. That's how you win. That's how you win championships is when your team's strong together and understand each other. And if one person's going to clog up the middle and take on two blocks, you know that he's going to do that. And you can trust that he's going to do that and you know where to go. I want some relationships. I want good play out of these players. All right, let's talk about some other topics. Let me see. Leighton Van, I believe it's April. I believe it's May 3rd. I think it's May 3rd. Is the deadline for Leighton Vander Esch's 5th-year option. Do we give him a 5th-year option? I mean, it'll hold us off another year, I believe, in signing him. But I'm not sure. He's injury prone. He's like Sean Lee. I love it when he's on the field, but he's rarely on the field. That's what I don't really like. I really hope this offseason he can honestly like stay healthy, and I want to know what you Cowboys fans grade our free agency so far. We got Brent Urban. Also today, Brent Urban, Ty Nasicki. I don't really know how to say his last name, so I just butchered it. Also Terrell Basham and Brent Urban. They all signed contracts today, and Carlos Watkins. That's what I forgot. They all signed their contracts today. Keanu Neal hasn't signed a contract yet, but I'm happy. Other than some Caleb Farley news about him being injured or having to get a big time surgery on his pro day is concerning. I mean, Patrick Surtain is right now constantly posting stuff about the Cowboys, and I feel like that's who Cowboys want. But you know what I'm really scared of? I'm scared of the Philadelphia Eagles with that number 10 pick or 6 pick. I'm scared that they're going to be like the Eagles that they are, and I believe that they will draft Patrick Surtain on us. And yeah, Caleb Farley, as of right now, they're saying Caleb Farley is better than Patrick Surtain. Patrick Surtain is either going to be at his pro day or already attended it. No news there, but Horn, he's also talking about the Cowboys a little bit. Well, Texas, so he could either be talking about the Cowboys or he could be talking about the Texans. But I don't think anybody wants to be in the Texans situation. If anything, I think he'd want to be on the Cowboys because we got the first round pick and Texans don't got a first round pick. Let's see. So already, the one viewer in the chat right now. How you doing? Alrighty. Let's see. We will be doing a $25 gift card giveaway. You're going to be the first one to know this, or anybody listening to the podcast is going to be the first one to know this. Email me at Dallas Cowboys Central News or DM me on Instagram at Dallas Cowboys Central News to know the info. So I'll send you the info on what to do. be entered into this $25 gift card raffle. But yeah, so I mean, all right. So I'll tell you, since you're viewing this, to get you a head start. I'm not really sure if you're following me on Instagram. It's at Dallas Cowboy Central News. But to get the be a participant in this raffle for the $25 gift card, there's a few steps. You need to follow my podcast on whatever podcast app you got. It's at Dallas Cowboy Central News. Put on notifications and screenshot it and send it to me. You can send it to me at my email at Dallas Cowboy Central News, or on DM it to me on Instagram at Dallas Cowboy Central News. You could and also subscribe to the YouTube, screenshot that, and turn on notifications and screenshot it. Send it to me, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Within like 2 weeks, if you're the only one to do it and no one else does it, you'll get the card. If you want like an Amazon card or something, I'll buy an Amazon card in a few weeks, and I'll give you the numbers, and you can get the numbers. And yeah, so that's all you got to do. Make sure to get a head start on it. Heck, you could be the only one that does it, and you could win a $25 gift card. Alrighty, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, one viewer. I think you're the same viewer every time. I'm not really sure. You're always in the live stream. I appreciate you joining. Yeah, my podcast just hit over 100 views. I appreciate that from anyone listening. Let's see. Let me find some. Let me look at the analytics. Alrighty, so countries that my podcast has been played in: 96% Australia. I believe it's about 1% in Canada. I think I already said Australia. 1% in Australia, 1% in Canada, 1% in Norway, and 96% in the United States. Thank you for anyone who's tuned into my podcast and followed it and kept listening. Yeah, most of our audience is on Spotify. Apple Podcast is starting to come up a little bit. Let's see. Mostly male audience, and then we got 23% that's female, not specified, 9%. Today we spiked to an all-time high and had 26 views today, so thank you for anybody whoever watched all my podcasts. Thank you for that, man. Let's see. Well, yeah, my podcast schedule is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are going to be like big topics. I'm going to throw out some big topics about the Cowboys, some hot takes on the Cowboys. And usually Mondays I'll post, I'll be talking to at Eagles Access, and I'll talk to him about what the Eagles have done. I still got to catch up with him. That might be on Wednesday's episode or next Monday. I don't know. I believe on my podcast, I'm going to be asking him questions about the Eagles, and he's going to answer them on my podcast. And then he's going to ask me questions about the Cowboys, and you'll have to tune into his podcast. But thank you for tuning in. I'm Anthony Vaccarelli, and make sure to have a blessed day.